Sit in any comfortable position for opening the class. Spine straight. Adopt chin mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Exhale. Inhale for 3 times Om, followed by opening mantra. Om. Om. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि। Om. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an edge. Slowly and gently while blinking. Open your eyes. Om Shanti. Namaste to everyone. So our today's topic is lower limb. So let us begin. Lower limbs have 60 bones. Lower limbs have 60 bones. कैसी मैम? कैसी मैम? Am I audible? कैसी मैम? कैसी मैम? Are you hearing me? Am I audible or not? Write down about lower limb. Lower limb have 260 bones.
Hello.
Yeah, Rebecca ma'am. Am I audible?
How are you?
Where are you?
Hello.
You are 20 minutes late.
Good. What?
20 minutes late.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh, we went for a walk and we got a little lost.
What?
We went for a walk and we got a little lost. We're
Write
here
down.
now.
No problem. Sit down. Write down about lower limb. Our lower limb has 60 bones. 30 each side, 30 left side and 30 right side. It divided into 6 parts. Lower limb divided into 6 parts. First part is thigh. Our thigh have a single bone called femur. Our thigh have a single bone called femur. It is the longest, biggest and heaviest bone of human body.
Oh, it's the heaviest
Femur is
too.
the longest, biggest and heaviest bone of human. Articulation with acetabulum of hip. Femur proximal end, that is the femur head, makes articulation with acetabulum of hip. Acetabulum is a socket type structure inside hip bone. Each hip bone provides one acetabulum, that is a socket type structure where femur head articulates.
Is this in our book?
The cervicals.
Repeat again.
What was your question? How do we move the head? Is that your question?
How do we move the head? Repeat your question.
Was that your question? No, I don't have a question. I'm trying to answer
I was asking.
your question.
I was asking if this is in the book.
I will give you time to ask question. Write down.
Okay.
The second part of lower limb is kneecap. Kneecap, 𝐾𝐴, kneecap, CAP. Our knee have a single bone, single triangular small bone called patella, PATELLA. Knee have single triangular small bone called patella. Its posterior surface articulates with femur. Its posterior surface articulates with femur. कैसी मैम? कैसी मैम?
Hello. My phone is cutting out. The signal is not so good.
Okay. Now am I audible?
I hope so. It's kind of cloudy. I don't know if that's why.
You are in Bali. You are in Bali Yoga School.
Yes.
Now signal is good.
It looks better, yeah.
Okay.
It's weird. I don't know why it does that. It cuts out sometimes. Have you been here before?
So write down the third part of lower limb, that is leg.
Okay.
Third part of lower limb, leg. Leg have two bones. Leg have two bones, tibia and fibula. Tibia, tibia and fibula. Fibula. Tibia is weight bearing bone. Tibia is weight bearing bone. It is signing bone. It is signing bone. Also known as shin bone. Also known as shin bone. SHIN. Fibula parallel to tibia. Fibula parallel to tibia. And it acts like stabilizer. It acts as stabilizer. Means it stabilizes our leg when we balancing in yoga poses also. When we balancing on both leg or single leg, it works as stabilizer, the fibula bone. Write down the fourth part, ankle bones. There is 7 ankle bones. There is 7 ankle bones in ankle called tarsals or tarsal bones. Called tarsals, TARSALS, tarsals or tarsal bones. These tarsal bones are, first one, write down the name of tarsal bones. The first one is talus, TALUS, talus. Second one is navicular, NAVICULAR, navicular. The third one is cuneiform. There is 3 cuneiform bones. CUNEI, FORM, cuneiform bones. There is 3 cuneiform bones. And the next bone is cuboid. CUBOID, cuboid. And the last bone is calcaneus. CALCANEUS. EOUS, CALCANEOUS, calcaneus. That is heel bone. Calcaneus is the strongest bone of tarsal. It is the biggest and strongest bone of tarsal, or it is the biggest and strongest bone of ankle. Calcaneus. That is our heel bone. Heel bone is the strongest and biggest bone of tarsal. The last part is not last part. After tarsals, there is foot bones. Write down foot bone. There is 5 foot bones called metatarsals. These 5 metatarsals forms the structure of foot. These 5 metatarsals forms the structure of foot. And the last part is toe bones. Last part is toe bones. There is 14 toe bones. There is 14 toe bones called phalanges. PHALANGES. There is 14 toe bones called phalanges. Each toe have 3 phalanges. Each toe have 3 phalanges except big toe. Big toe have 2 phalanges. So there is 14 phalanges. 3 into 4 plus 2. Total 14 phalanges are there.
It kicked me out again.
Which point do you want repetition?
What was the, okay, I got the first few bones of the ankle bones, tarsals, talus, navicular,
Yes,
cuneiform,
I will repeat again.
cuboid, after cuboid.
After cuboid. After cuboid, the last bone is calcaneus.
Metatarsal.
Yeah. Which one? Rebecca ma'am.
We hear you until metatarsal.
Metatarsal. I will repeat.
Cuboid.
Then we lost the connection.
I will repeat full tarsal bones. Okay. The first one is talus. TALUS. The second is navicular. 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 The third one is cuneiform. There is 3 cuneiform bones. CUNEIFORN. Cuneiform. The fourth one is cuboid. 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 And last bone is calcaneus. Caseyman, write down calcaneus. CALCANEOUS. Calcaneus.
Thank you.
Calcaneus, that is heel bone, also known as heel bone. It is the biggest and strongest bone of tarsal. It is the biggest and strongest bone of tarsal. Clear?
Yes.
After tarsal, write down metatarsals. That is foot bones. Next part
I
is
thought you said there were 7 tarsals.
tarsals. Metatarsals completed. You don't
No, but
understand.
I thought you said the ankle bones, the tarsals, that there were 7. Isn't only 5? 1,
No,
2, 3, 4, 5,
7
6.
bones.
That's
7 bones. There is 3 cuboid bones. Not cuboid, 3 cuneiform bones. Remember,
oh,
one
okay.
talus, one navicular,
Uh-huh.
3 cuneiform, 1 cuboid, and 1 calcaneus. Total 7 bones are there.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, got it.
Let's move towards foot bones. We have 5 foot bones. We have 5 foot bones called metatarsals. 5 foot bones known as metatarsals. Those forms the structure of foot. And the last one is toe bones. Toe bones. Our toe have 14 bones. Our toes have 14 bones called phalanges. phalanges. Each toe have 3 phalanges. Each toe have 3 phalanges except big toe. Big toe have 2 phalanges. So 3 into 4 plus 2 big toe phalanges. Total 14 phalanges are there. Clear? Casey ma'am?
I think so.
So this was all about lower limb. Any question from lower limb?
I didn't hear all those. Metatarsals. I got phalang.
Repeat again.
I didn't hear all the metatarsals. The foot bone. There's 5 foot bones. There are 5 bones in the foot.
5 foot bones. There is no names for foot bones. They're known as metatarsals. Metatarsal 1, metatarsal 2, metatarsal 3, metatarsal 4, metatarsal 5.
Oh.
That is
Okay. Weird.
There is
It's the ones that they move the foot. They move the toes. The metatarsals move the toes. And the bones from the toes are the phalanges.
Oh, okay. Got it.
metatarsal found between ankle and toe. Those are our foot bones. Clear? Casey ma'am?
Got it. Got it.
Okay. Any other question?
No.
No. Which one is the heaviest bone of human body?
Femur.
Femur. Good.
Longest, heaviest, strongest.
Yeah. Not the strongest.
Yeah. It was what was the other thing? It was longest, heaviest, and something else.
And biggest. Which bone is strongest bone? Which bone is the strongest bone in human body?
Tongue.
Oh. The head. Oh. Femur also?
No.
The heaviest, isn't it the head?
I ask for which bone is the strongest. Yeah.
I don't know.
Mandible, our chin bone.
Chin bone. Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Mandible is the strongest bone.
And isn't the tongue the strongest muscle?
No, the bone.
I know.
Mandible, lower jaw.
Bone.
But the tongue is the strongest muscle, I think, right?
Repeat.
The tongue is the strongest muscle in the human body? Yes. It's the
What
strongest
about
muscle?
tongue?
Is it the strongest muscle? Oh, this connection's terrible.
Which bone is the smallest bone of human body?
She's
Smallest.
asking what is the strongest muscle?
Strongest muscle.
What is the strongest muscle? Mm-hmm.
The muscles are working as per your strength, or which muscle you are using more, that is stronger. Which those muscles not in use, they are weaker. Muscles are not stronger and weaker. It depends upon use.
Or is it something that you can train?
Yeah.
Because when you exercise, you build muscles and they become stronger.
Yeah, leg muscles like quadriceps, hamstrings. These are especially quadriceps are stronger. Quadriceps are stronger. Bicep.
Oh, okay. Quadriceps.
I was taught that the tongue was the strongest muscle in the human body.
Okay, you asking about tongue is muscle or not? Tongue is muscle.
Yes.
Yes, tongue is muscle.
Is the strongest muscle in the body?
Strongest
Is that
muscle.
right? Yes.
I don't think so. I think
You
it's yeah, the quadriceps, like he said.
No, there is no particular strongest muscle.
Ah. I learned that somewhere in school. We have Ashtanga.
Yes, yes, I know.
Okay.
I am going to close the session. Sit in any comfortable position. Spine straight, adopt chin mudra, eyes closed. Inhale deeply for one time Om, along with 3 Shanti together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palm in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently. While blinking, open your eyes. Om Shanti. Thank you for joining the class.